Hey, welcome back to Niaya and Monique's cooking channel. Yes, I can. This is Niaya. I don't know how to, wait, hold on. Let me get you again, girl. All right, you see her. There she go. You see her. Action. All right. So we are planning a whole cooking show. Didn't even realize I can't even record from Zoom anymore. So I'm gonna, Niaya, speak up loud so that they can hear you, sis. What did you want to cook?
So I wanted to cook cornbread, pork chops, and macaroni and cheese, and for my vegetables, corn.
All right, that's Niaya, okay? So until I figure out really how to do a video with both of us in it, then we're not gonna be on the same screen. But since that's Niaya's, that's her wish list for today. So we're gonna start off with the cornbread. Niaya already cooked her cornbread. I didn't, so I'm gonna get the cornbread, put it in the oven, and I'll be right back. For the cornbread, she used Jiffy. I use this honey cornbread. It's so delicious. Okay.
Don't take
Listen, I'm not hating on you, sis. With the cornbread, you want to, I've already mixed the cornbread up and everything. You want your oven to be set at 375. And we're going to cook the cornbread for about 15 minutes. So I'll set my timer for 15 minutes. And I'll put it in the oven. Perfect. Now she said she wanted to make fried pork chops. So I'm going to make steak. So Niaya, did you season your steak already?
No.
Okay. So what you're going to do is, these are my favorite go-to seasonings. I have this Creole seasoning. I have some onion powder. All right. Hold on. Let me get you two, sis. Let me see what you got.
So I have Creole seasoning.
Uh-huh.
I have garlic powder.
Uh-huh.
Seasoning salt, and I also have onion powder.
All right, perfect. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I like to lightly coat my meat. So I take the seasoning, and I like to season with all of those seasoning, and I just sprinkle. And what I like to do is, I like to do one side and then flip it over and do the other side. So then this is my onion powder, and I'm gonna sprinkle. And then I have bought some garlic powder, but the garlic powder is like extra fine, so it kind of pours out a little weird. But I still am a fan of garlic powder, so I like to sprinkle. Okay. So this is what one side of my meat looks like. And I also had some Worcestershire sauce that I just like to marinate the meat in. So I had this that I marinated the meat in. And so this is what my seasoned meat look like. Niaya, let me see what your seasoned meat look like.
I think I put too much.
It's okay. What did you think? What do you think you put too much of?
The seasoning.
The seasoning salt? Okay, well, oh, bless you, sis. You okay? You okay, sister?
Yeah, the seasoning, I inhaled it a little bit and took over my nose really.
Okay, well, you could either wash it off and start again, or you could just flip it back and forth and just don't use any more seasoning salt. Okay. Now, Niaya wants to make pork chops. I don't eat pork, so I have no idea how to make pork chops, but I do know how to make steak. So I'm going to do the steak, she's going to do the pork chop, and then we're going to come back together. So I don't know if Niaya has one, but I like to do it in a cast iron skillet. You have a cast iron skillet, Niaya?
Is this something?
Okay, sis, use that. And for a cast iron skillet, you always want to like coat it with a little bit of oil. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna bake the pork chops, right? We're baking the pork chops, right, sis?
I thought we were frying them.
No, I thought we were baking them.
It don't matter. We can do either one.
What we're gonna do is we're just gonna fry it to get it like brown on both sides.
It's called searing, basically.
Sis, you know your little terms, huh? That little cooking class, that baby.
Oh yeah, okay. I got what you call it too.
So Quinaya knows that we're going to sear the meat. Now let me just Google about pork chops because I don't know how long you're supposed to cook pork chops.
Not that long. You gonna see the difference. Not too much. How much oil are you putting in there?
I just like to cover like the bottom of the pan.
Okay.
Oh, it says to bake it for 16 minutes. Perfect. So that's about the same time I'm going to cook mine for. These are thinly sliced. This is thinly sliced steak, so you don't have to really cook it that long. Okay, you got the pork all seasoned, sis?
Yeah, I just put it on the stove right now.
Okay, so I'm going to let my pan heat up on medium.
So what's medium? 7 or 6 to me?
Probably about 7.
Okay.
Because yours goes up to 8?
It goes up, yeah, and then it's high after 8.
Yeah, so probably about 7. And your oil should be like kind of runny. You know your oil's hot is because instead of it being thick, it's like really thin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just place my steak, okay, in the pan. The object is that we're not trying to fry the meat. We're just trying to get it brown on both sides. And then we're going to put this in the oven. Still cleaning up as we go. Finish seasoning them?
Well, yeah, 2. I'm on my 3rd one. So put it in now?
Yeah. She's really cooking it up. Hold on, let me show you what she looks like. She is really cooking it up. All right. All right. All right, sis. That's what she's doing. This is mine over here. Okay. Showing you what it looks like. Now I'm getting ready to flip it. Just a little brown. That's all I want to do is a little brown. You have the oven preheated, right?
So what temperature?
It says 400 for the pork chop. I think a little bit more brown. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this cast iron skillet directly into my oven. I'm gonna turn that off, and I'm gonna set it for.
Like you're done already?
No, I'm gonna let the rest cook in the oven though.
The what cooking oven?
I just browned it on both sides, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven and let it cook. The rest of it cook in the oven.
You put it in the oven already?
Yeah.
What the heck? I don't know if it's browned yet.
Let me see.
You browned it more?
Okay, we can see that right there. Okay, so now do the next one.
Any water do I put in the skillet? Or?
Nah, just put it in the pan and put some oven aluminum foil over it, and just let it cook.
You said over it or under it?
Over it, like put the aluminum foil. Huh?
Put it in the oven now or wait for the others?
No, wait for the others.
Oh, okay, because I thought you were saying wrong.
You're just browning the top part so that it can get brown, so that even when it cooks, it can still be brown. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm about done.
Have like a pan that you can put it in?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the next thing we're gonna work on is the macaroni and cheese. Niaya is trying to step up her cooking game. And so we haven't really cooked in a long time. We had a family emergency that took us like off the schedule, but now we're back on the schedule. And so She is doing a fabulous job. Clap it up for Niaya. All right, sis. Got the 3 pork chops done already?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you ready to put it, transfer it into a into like one of these containers?
Yeah, it's right here.
All right. So when you get finished, you put them all in there, and then you're gonna put the aluminum foil on the top.
Okay.
You got all the pork chops done?
Yeah, did I put another one?
Okay, yeah. Cover it with aluminum foil and put it in the oven. Perfect, sister. Good job. Okay, we're going on to our next step. You ready?
I feel like the aluminum foil is gonna like break.
It's okay, sis. Just put it in. You only put it in for like 15 minutes.
Aluminum foil can't touch the thing, right?
It's on the rack.
I know, but I'm folding mine. I don't think it can touch the thing it's supposed to.
It doesn't matter, sis. You put it on the rack.
It's not gonna burn or nothing?
No, sis. No, sister. Yeah.
I'm scared.
All right, close it up. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so next we're gonna put our noodles inside of our pan.
What pan?
This is the one I'm using.
We didn't even make the cheese sauce.
Girl, we're not making it fancy. You want to do it fancy? No, sis.
That's what I thought.
No, sis, we ain't doing it fancy today, little mama. We got to do it fancy when we got more time. We started off too late. Okay? So what I want you to do is this. I want you to melt in the microwave 2 teaspoons of butter. Melt 2 teaspoons of butter in the microwave. So what we did for the noodles, we pre-cooked the noodles. So we cooked the noodles. We waited until the water was boiling. And then once it was boiling, we put in some oil. We put in 2 tablespoons of oil. And then we put in 1 teaspoon of salt. And then we let it boil. And then we poured in, you could measure out how many noodles you want to cook or you don't want to cook. It's totally up to you.
2 teaspoons, right?
2 teaspoons.
For how long? Just 20 seconds?
Like 30 seconds.
I need the milk now.
Yeah. Do you like your macaroni and cheese cheesy?
Yeah, I love cheese.
Okay. So with the butter, ideally you will want to use the 2 teaspoons of butter when the noodles are hot so that it will melt. But if it's not and you let the noodles cool off a little bit, you can melt 2 tablespoons of butter. And then you're going to pour the butter all over the noodles. Yes, pour it all over the noodles. It seemed like I didn't really cook that much noodles, but hey.
Yeah, it seemed like I didn't cook that much butter.
Okay, now you're going to mix up the noodles with the butter, in the butter. Mix it up, sis.
Okay.
Now, I don't use seasoning salt and this Creole salt because it's both basically the same thing. So I take the Creole salt and I lightly sprinkle.
So do I use seasoning salt?
Creole salt.
Season? You what?
This one. The green. Yeah. I lightly sprinkle this all over the noodles. Okay? Lightly. You see mine? It's lightly. All over the noodles. Okay? Then I take my onion powder.
Is this a lot?
Perfect, sis. Perfect.
Okay.
Take the onion powder.
Where is the onion powder? Right here.
And lightly sprinkle it. Then I take a little garlic powder and lightly sprinkle. And then once I do that, I mix it all together. Put a little cayenne pepper on the top, just a little, because you know it's hot, so just a little. And then I mix it all together.
Temperature for the timer for the...
It's, wait, what'd you say?
Put a temperature for the pork chops, right?
Yeah, the timer.
Yeah. I seasoned it.
Okay, you seasoned it?
Okay.
Now, you take your cheese. Take your cheese. And then you're going to...
Wait, I have mozzarella too. Is that wrong? Or is just...
if you want to use mozzarella, you can use mozzarella, sis.
Okay, so I have my mozzarella cheese and I just put it in between?
Yeah, you just put it all over. I normally get shredded cheese though, sis.
No, I was shred it.
Huh?
I was gonna shred it with the shredder, but
Oh yeah, I got you. And then we're just gonna mix it together. We're gonna mix the two cheeses together. Try out your noodles. Make sure they're seasoned.
the noodles.
Yeah, we're mixing the cheese.
The cheese, yeah. Where's the milk?
And then we're gonna put a half a cup of milk, and then we're gonna
What is a half a cup of milk?
like a measuring cup. You have one?
No.
Okay, sis. Okay.
Okay, so look. Okay. Ready?
Okay. Let me see it. So she doesn't have a measuring cup, so she's going to just measure.
I'm gonna stop.
Hold on. Keep going. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to take your spoon and stir the noodles and the noodles together. Okay, okay, that's good. Now we're gonna just mix the cheese and the milk together.
Okay.
Okay. And then now what you're gonna do is you're gonna mix it all together as much as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're just gonna put like even out the noodles, like even them out so that's all even. Mm-hmm. And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna put cheese on the top.
What can I do? Have you ever used mozzarella?
Yeah, it's cheesy. You're just gonna make sure that you have the cheese layer all on the top.
Like this or what?
Yeah, perfect, sis. You can put some more of the other cheese too. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put aluminum foil. Almost burnt my little arm. Almost burned my little arm off. So Niaya, when you're putting on aluminum foil, you normally just like roll it at the side. You have to measure it. And then you just roll it at the sides like this, okay? And then we're gonna put this in the oven. And then now we can start cleaning up and we can put this on for, let's put it on for 15 minutes. See what it's looking like in 15, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then while we're waiting on this, we can just clean up real quick.
Oh, my nose. Wait, Monique, what vegetables are you eating?
I'm gonna make a salad.
Alright.
Niaya said the only way it could go is Jiffy cornbread. She told me that. But Exhibit A.
Monique.
Huh?
Look.
Okay, let it cook a little longer.
Okay.
Cut into it and see if it's pink on the inside.
What?
Cut into it and see if it's pink on the inside. Got the corn, Niaya?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna make a little salad. I know it says that it's already washed, but I like to pre-wash my salad.
Yeah, we do. We have like a big,
Yeah.
a big tub spinner.
Yeah, that's what this was too. 'Cause I used to wash that little lettuce, honey. All right, Jesus, bless our food. Help it be nourishing to our bodies. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Until next time.